everything will be okay. I'm telling you this right now. Everything will be okay. Yes, it will be okay. I know it's hard to see a clear pictures when you go through any challenges in your life. It can feel hopeless, lost, despair, unmotivated, scared, sad, all the negative feeling that you can ever experience when you go through hard times. And that's why it's a normal tendency to withdraw, to run, to back down, to suffer, and to quit. Because it's an easy choice. It's easy to run away. It's easy to come late and tell that, man, this is so hard and that I couldn't handle this anymore. I just want to quit. Because it's an easy choice. But you know that easy joy leads to a hard life. That's why you need to avoid an easy choice. You need to make a hard decision so that it can lead to an easy life. But here's the good news. All of these feelings are only temporary. You will overcome it. You are stronger than you think. Look at your past experiences. Look at your past history. I'm not telling you just out of my ass. I'm telling you this based on my experiences and even from your experiences. There were so many times in the past that you thought you couldn't overcome it, but you did it. And guess what? You become stronger. And that's why my message for you today is everything will be okay. Because when you know that everything will be okay, it gives you the assurance, it gives you hope, and it gives you strength to endure and to overcome any hardship that you currently experiencing right now in your life. The reality is life never threw anything that too much that you couldn't handle it. It threw challenges at you. That is know that you were able to endure it and you will be able to overcome it. And once you overcome it, you will become stronger. And that's the purpose of each challenge. But sometimes we have a tendency to forget that this storm, this bad news, this obstacle would last forever. Sometimes we just focus on that negative event and we forget that everything will be okay. This is the same thing with when you do a roller coaster. The first initial when you're about to do roller coaster, you are nervous, you are anxious, you are anticipated. Lots of anticipation going on with roller coaster. And then when you're on a ride, it's mixed a lot of feelings together. Excited, scared, at the same time amazing. And then in the end, you will experience the feelings of victory. You feel like you want to do more things. You feel like you experience another different side of you when you finally overcome that challenge of the roller coaster. You feel like you have more energy. You feel like you can do more bigger things that you never thought that you would able to do before you do a roller coaster. The beauty about roller coaster is you know for certain that you will be okay because you have the belief that this roller coaster have been examined by a group of safety people and that no matter what you will be safe. And since you have that certainty within you, since you know that everything will be okay, you can actually enjoy the ride even though you may experience anxious, nervous, scared. But you know that you will be okay in the end. And I think it's not far different from life. Why don't we transfer this belief, this certainty into life as well? It's like when you go through challenges into your life and you know that, hey, doesn't matter what happened, doesn't matter life threw as me, I will be okay in the end. Because when you carry this belief with you, when you know that everything will be okay in the end, you will be more playful. You will carry a light-hearted attitude with you. You will actually dance in the rain. You will actually enjoy the mess. Because you know that it doesn't matter what happened, you will be okay in the end. When you face challenges, you can either choose to see optimistic view or you can choose a pessimistic view. It's totally your choice. But you know that if you choose a pessimistic view, you will suffer, you will experience hopelessness, you will feel lost, you will feel despair, you feel unmotivated, and at the end you will want to quit. And that's the worst thing what you can choose to see. But at the same time, you can also choose to see an optimistic view. When you choose to see optimistic view in the hard times, you will more likely to take action. And when you take action, you will feel more confident. And your situation will most likely change for the better. It's like Dale Carnegie said, inaction breeds fear and doubt. Action breeds confidence and courage. That's why it's so important that you choose an optimistic view so that you can feel good about whatever events that happen into your life. Yes, you cannot control how the event that happens to you, but you can decide how you feel. So why not choose the good? It's a simple choices. Choose the good and you take more action. If you choose the bad, you will not take action and you will only complain and you will suffer and eventually you will quit. This takes awareness and practice. It's not like somebody naturally born with this. No, it takes a conscious awareness and a conscious practice. And when you do it enough times, it will be easier to handle the next time when you face challenge. Maybe you are struggling to find a job. Maybe you struggle to pay the bill. Maybe you struggle to find a date. Maybe you struggle to take your business to the next level. Or maybe you even struggle with your health, struggle with depression. Whatever that is that you experience, anything, doesn't matter what you face. You have to remember this. You will be okay. You will be fine. Everything will be okay in the end. You are a work in progress. One day, you will be at the place you always wanted to be. And that is the assurance for you. Once you know that, you will finally accomplish what you want in life. Yes, it may not be in your timing, but it doesn't matter. Because in the meantime, you can enjoy the storm, you can enjoy the mess, you can dance in the rain. Deep down in your soul, you have faith that you will overcome any challenges in your life. At the end of the day, all you can do is to keep going. It's really that simple. Because you can't really quit. Because if you quit, you will endure a pain of regret forever. You will endure the pain of what if forever, and that's even worse. All of these feelings, all of negative feelings that you experience during the hard time, they are all temporary. They never last forever. But if you quit, you will experience the pain forever. Do you want to go through life and always wondering that what does it mean to date a type of person that you always dream of? Do you want to go through life and settle for the average person and never fall in love with the person that you always dream of? Do you want to go through life and never know what does it mean to pursue your purpose, your calling, your mission in life? I mean, that seemed very devastating to me. That seemed like a disaster to me. Let me remind you this, my friend. Everything will be okay. Because when you know everything will be okay, it will give you hope and strength to continue, to keep going. And instead of holding back, now you actually have a courage to go all in. The reason I tell you everything will be okay, because in case you are like me, sometimes I have a tendency to forget that everything will be okay. And I need this reminder from time to time. When we know that everything will be okay, we will become more playful, carefree, and we will actually enjoy the game of life more. We will change the way how we see challenges, how we see obstacles, how we see hardships. We will become more quirkiness and cheerfulness. And when we have those attitudes, when we have those positive feelings, it will be easier to overcome any challenges. It will make life become more fun. That's what I want for you, my beautiful friend, to carry the playfulness, quirkiness, and cheerfulness when you encounter any challenges. Because that's way you will overcome those challenges easier, quicker. Because you know that everything will be okay. I hope you enjoy this episode. Whatever challenges, whatever difficulties that you are currently experiencing right now, remind yourself that, hey, everything will be okay. And if I know for certain that everything will be okay, why not enjoy the mess? Why not enjoy the dance? Why not enjoy the rain? Because eventually everything will be okay. I hope you got some value out of this episode. And if you did, please leave great review on Apple Podcast. That will help this channel a lot. And until next time, you are a beautiful human being. Thank you.